Across the globe, there are thousands of ancient, ruined forts, but hidden in the Aravalli Hills of Rajasthan is the only one where state law strictly prohibits human presence after dark. The Archaeological Survey of India has posted a mandate here that is remarkably specific. According to these instructions, entering the borders of Bhangarh before sunrise and after sunset is forbidden. Violating this rule carries the weight of formal legal action. By enforcing this boundary, the government has elevated a local historical site into a matter of state security. During the day, tourists wander through the open courtyards, but the moment the sun drops behind the hills, the site is cleared, surrendering the fort to an enforced, absolute desolation. This legislated quarantine at dusk shifts the nature of the ruins. It transforms a quiet, ruined municipality into an active zone of exclusion, mirroring the psychological atmosphere of a chilling crime scene. At its peak in the 17th century, Bhangarh was a thriving metropolis. It housed a prosperous population of over 10,000 residents. The town featured sophisticated urban planning, with massive stone fortifications, royal palaces, and sprawling commercial centers like the Johari Bazaar. Despite this architectural grandeur, you'll notice a strange detail among the residential ruins today. Every single house is missing its roof. Locals believe a prophecy is responsible for the collapse. They claim any attempt to build a solid roof over these stone walls will trigger a spontaneous, catastrophic failure of the entire building. It leaves us with a central question. How did a fortified, highly developed city of 10,000 people become permanently eradicated and unroofable almost overnight? Legends blame the city's doom on the obsession of a local tantric named Singya. He was reportedly captivated by the beauty of Princess Ratnavati, whose suitors came from across the region. Knowing his advances would be rejected, Singya attempted to enchant a vial of attar, a cosmetic oil intended for the princess, to strip her of her free will through black magic. The princess detected the spell and hurled the vial against a boulder. The curse backfired, magnetically drawing the stone to roll down the hill and crush the sorcerer to death. As he died, Singya declared that the entire population would perish in desolation, and their souls would remain eternally trapped in the ruins. This supernatural tale of lust and spite aligns with a grim historical fact. A catastrophic war and massacre actually annihilated the city's population only 1 year later. A second legend points to royal arrogance. A holy man named Baba Balu Nath permitted the fort's construction on the condition that the palace's shadow must never touch his meditation retreat. When a later ruler vertically expanded the palace, the forbidden shadow crossed the line. According to lore, the town was destroyed as soon as the promise was broken. These sections on archaeological search provide a more grounded explanation. The city's downfall was caused by a convergence of severe famine, shifting trade routes, and Mughal invasions. These disasters starved out the population over decades, leaving the city defenseless and unable to recover. While the evidence points to a mundane historical decline, we often choose to believe in supernatural curses. They provide a narrative structure to make sense of otherwise incomprehensible tragedy. Bhangarh has become a hub for dark tourism. It attracts thousands of thrill seekers every year who arrive specifically to test the boundaries of the curse. Trespassers often report strange sensory anomalies inside the walls, the sudden scent of etar, or the sound of ankle bells echoing from the ruined dance halls. These ghost stories often overshadow a much more tangible threat. The ruins are home to aggressive primate populations. Years of improper feeding have made them a direct physical hazard to anyone visiting the site. The combination of deep-seated folklore, physical isolation, and unpredictable wildlife creates a powerful psychological effect. It manifests as a physiological terror in visitors that feels entirely real. There is a final irony in the story of Bhangarh. These terrifying curses have served as a highly effective, if informal, conservation tool. Local dread has successfully discouraged looting, modern construction, and vandalism for centuries. Fear has effectively frozen this architecture in time. The psychological weight of human hatred, arrogance, and tragedy remains the city's most persistent ghost. Bhangarh's curse remains unbroken because our cultural need for terrifying stories is exactly what keeps the city alive.